found a working fuse for the server. Let us not distract him. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. Now the terminal... The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need... I have already found an intact fuse. I have already found the contactors. There's nothing in this room I can use.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. I helped him to restore power supply on the level. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He asked me to help restore the server. I will do this shortly.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me more about humans. I obviously don't have reliable information.
Our knowledge about humans is not complete yet. As soon as we found out there are small groups of humans hiding in the cities, we realized that the self-destruction story was not true. We know for a fact that the USS locates humans and disintegrates anyone who saw them. That is why leaving the shelter is very risky for all of us. We also know that the USS does not destroy humans, but transfers them somewhere on shuttles. One of those crashed near you. We still do not know where the USS moves the humans.
It is not clear why the shuttle crashed. I tried to reboot the pilot, but failed. Is he beyond repair?
The pilot was our ally, and he could tell us about the crash, but we do not have the equipment to repair him. His memory chip was damaged during the crash, but most of the data is still intact.
So the pilot that hijacked the shuttle was supposed to save the humans from being transferred to the USS?
That is right. The pilot was supposed to save them and bring them here. Most likely he knew the original USS destination.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
A holographic table. It pictures a shuttle that crashed by my house. It looks like Gregory is carefully examining what occurred. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. router should work with this chip. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay, what will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How did you manage to recruit a police officer?
We noticed deviations in his behavior. He helped us during the arrest and agreed to report about any future police plans. Turned out that his update module was out of order, which allowed him to keep the ability to make informed choices.
If we had only known about avoiding the malicious updates before, then we would have many more allies now.
Let us get back to your task. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aero car these days. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless. No, I prefer an aero car.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. I should not draw attention to myself. It is not the apartment I am looking for. The elevator is broken. I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight. It is empty. These doors are technically more advanced than... Perhaps I could find many useful things here. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would... A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. It looks like this. Humans were paranoid about their safety. These It is empty. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. I should not draw attention. If my priority besides maximum power capacity 1.21 gigawatts. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I bet. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. A canister for if my priority besides I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something. I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something. No. concrete wreckage. Now it is